and welcome to At Home with Mindy. I had this really silly idea this week that because for us it's the beginning of the financial month, I thought, oh, shall I do some batch cooking? And I actually did while I was sitting watching telly today. I made a list and I actually got to 30 recipes to try. I don't think I brought all 30, but what I don't do this week, I can buy next week. So I've brought quite a bit of stuff ready for evening meals. I went in with a list and how many of everything I wanted. That was the tidy one for home. This was the rubbishy one. But I didn't take my glasses with me, so I really couldn't actually see. Barry had to keep pointing to the bits that I wanted to cross off. But I think between this week and next week I will be able to do all of the recipes. But I'll put that to one side for a minute. And I look so funny with my glasses on. I hardly ever wear them. Right, this is our Tesco's receipt, which that's the shopping bit. This bit's your discounts. But I've had to put them on because otherwise I wouldn't see it at all. We will start off. I might actually go down the list how it should be. And yeah, you can see these are the cupboards that the doors I need the baskets for, because this wall is I think about 1.5 inches thick. That's why the cupboard doors and the cupboards fell off, because it's just like a plasterboard wall. It's not a very strong one. The first time the council put cupboards up when we first moved in, they fell down within a week because he'd missed the structural support. But these ones, they've been there. This kitchen was fitted before my grandson, so I'd say about 11 years. But we'll start with the shopping, which, yeah, came to a lot. We brought, according to this, 8 bottles of cola, 17p, but 8 bottles come to 136. And it's, like I said, it's what Yuki drinks. Washing up liquid is 41p. Potatoes. I've got a tin of potatoes because one of my ideas was barbecue chicken or barbecue pork, and I thought I'd try roasting a couple of these on the side. They're 33p. Then we've got baking potatoes, which is a brilliant offer at the moment, because it's a huge bag. I think it's 2 kilos. No, 2.5 kilos. They are on offer this week. They should be £1.75, but you'll save 96p you save. I think it was 79p. So we've got 2 bags because I'm going to bake them in one go, and then I'm going to freeze them, and then they will be like McCain's, where you can buy 4 for whatever it is. You just look it up online, it'll tell you how long to cook them from frozen. Well, that's what I'm going to do. It might not be the easiest way to do this. I've got 3 for starters at 39p each. It's not going to work. Milk's still £1.15. The baby powder is £2.35 for the larger size, but it became £1.50 with your club card. We've got tomato ketchup at 51p, soya drink at 55, tea bags 55, we've got 2 lots of cheeses, they're £1.79 still, and the stuffing mix was 40p. That is to do the sausage and stuffing meatloaf. Right, I'm just going to try and do the prices that I remembered. Right, the chicken pies should be £3.30. They're £2 with your club card, which actually made it 20p cheaper than the value ones. And they're slightly heavier. The sausages are still £1. Those I'm going to do a casserole. There was something else, but I can't remember what's on the list. But I wanted fresh sausages as well, because for the stuffing mixer. But these are turkey sausages. Should be £2.20, £1.10 instead. So I've never had turkey sausages. I don't like Tesco's £1.79 mince, it's cut too thick. So Connor's really fussy with mince anyway, and normally doesn't eat it. So we've paid £2.19 for 500 grams of pork mince. Again, I've already got recipes because my list said 4 minces. I've only got 2. But plus it's lower fat than beef. I've got shoulder steaks. We've not tried shoulder steaks before. We normally buy the loin ones. But I thought it might be good for like pulled pork, because I think you normally use a shoulder joint for that. And I want to see if this, it worked out as £3.50 I think it was, but the price per kilo actually works out more than loin. But like I said, there is a menu plan for that. The loin chops were £4.60 for 900 grams. 960 grams, sorry. But again, I've got meal ideas. It involves cutting it into thin slices. So I'm going to leave you again. I didn't realise at this angle I've got such a big chin. Right. The chicken thighs that were £1.88 a kilo, these are £1.90, seem to have a lot of excess skin, but the 2 kilo packets are £3.80, and there's definitely enough there to do 2 lots of meals. So I've brought 2 trays. So we should get 4 chicken meals just out of those, maybe 5. But that's all the meaty bits done, I think. Sorry. For Yuki, like I say, she's still got some, but because I was trying to do for her, I think I had only had 20 mils. But I thought I'll get more so that I can meal plan. But 500 grams was £2.95. On the mince, it's on offer at £1.50 instead of £1.90 for the 300 grams. But if you buy the 500 gram one, it was £2.95. So it worked out 5p more, but you get an extra 100 grams by buying 2 smaller packets. And the fillets, they're £2, but I brought this thinking, because it's only 300 grams, but I know she can get 2 meals out of here because there's 6 in there. I want to attempt to make her a vegetarian hunter's chicken. So we've got her some bacon rashers without the oink, so they're definitely plant-based ones. £2.50, and it did have some money off, but I can't see where. Had 50p off, so we paid £2 for that. And then she's also got, this has got to be used by tomorrow. It's meat-free sweet chilli pieces. Says it should be £2.50. I got it for £1.50 for her. But that'll be nice in wraps. Some Yorkshire puddings at 50p. This we've never tried. Brussels paste. Or pate, sorry. We normally buy the glass jars. But I thought we'd find something different. That was just under 50p, I think. 48p. Got some basic luncheon meat for sandwiches. I think it's around 80p, I'm not sure. Another thing we've never tried before, or I've never in my 47 years, I've never had seafood sticks, but Connor likes fish. And I think he might like them. I always thought it was raw, but it turns out it's cooked fish. So for £1, I'm going to take the risk of him trying it. He's got to try something new. 75p cheese slices, because we were hoping to get burgers, but there wasn't any. The salad tomatoes are 59p on offer. 85p for pepperoni. Because, I don't know if you can see it yet, but we've got French sticks to make some. 43p for a nice lettuce. 43p for celery. 43p for cucumber. We were going to get white onions because they're only 50p a kilo. But then we saw that these ones, I have no idea if you're in focus, were 28p. So what we did was we put the white ones back and we got 2 bags of red because it only worked out as 56p for 2 kilos that way. And another thing we're trying is, well, I say I'm trying to make it, Yuki's going to try and eat it. Tofu, firm texture. It's £2, but with your club card it's £1.75. But I feel that we need to learn how to use tofu. She can't keep relying on the meat replacements. We've got 2 bags of peppers, 96p, again because I'm going to do some batch cooking. The lovely looking oranges were 59p with your club card. The kale, I'm pretty sure it said 39p with your club card. I might try and hide that in some of the sauces. Not cut it up too small, but so that it takes on the flavour of the dish. Knick-knacks 99p. Marmite £2.49. Vapor rub for me £1.30. We've got 2 mashed potatoes. They're 28p because I want them for a cowboy pie and like a shepherd's pie. We've got Tesco's own cotton buds with 55p. I don't like the cardboard boxes, but we found something else to put them into, so I knew we were getting low. And courgettes. Oh, come back, Chrissy. Right, the courgettes, how much were they? They're $1.25, but you saved 35p, so I think it took it down to 90p. I'm not sure if there is a weight, it just says count free. But I'm pretty sure that's a good price. Again, I'm going to try cooking with it and hope they don't notice too much. Mushrooms, these were 82p. They had different packets on the club card deal, but this packet actually looked nicer. And the last of the veg, I think, 45p big bag of carrots. Because I want to do some bulk cooking, batch cooking, so that I can put more veg in. Because whatever we do, we're going to have a side of like carbs and more veg, but to try and stretch the meat further. We've brought 2 packets of wraps. I've decided I'm not buying any if they got the tamper seal, because there was another packet of wraps in the cupboard. They hadn't gone bad round there, but it was between like the 3rd and 4th wrap. There was a bit. So I'm thinking they're not making the tamper seal properly. But they're 75p. They haven't got that bit, so I'm happy. 95p chocolate croissants. 40p washing up sponges. There's no sweets for Connor this week, because the ones we got last week in Farm Foods, we don't think Yuki can have them. Because it says there, it's the word hella, but it doesn't explain whether it's got, one of the things in it can be from plant or animal. So I've got her some that are definitely vegetarian. Yeah, she's got 3 packets of sweets for £1. But you need your club card to get that offer now. It's always been free for £1, but if you're walking with £1 and no club card, you can't have them. That is one offer that is silly, because children don't tend to have a club card. These are £1 with your club card. 2 super cinnamon scrolls. It says $1.85. I think it's because they're vegan by the Wicked Kitchen, but they're down to 46p. So we've got 2 packets. So we all get one. Someone's going to fight over the last one. And a packet of jam donuts for 25p. And again, the vegan ones. Because it's sometimes on the bakery area, it doesn't say what's in it. So Yuki obviously doesn't eat it. And for the freezer, we've got a 29p sandwich loaf. Actually, I'm not sure if this one was for the freezer, or whether it was the Tiger Bloomer at 29. I thought about putting some of it in the freezer, but turning it into garlic slices first. I've got all these big ideas and I probably won't do any of them. Probably find tomorrow it'll be too cold in the kitchen. I'll be like, no. But obviously I will on the meat stuff, just maybe not on the baguettes. 29p. So we've got 4 of the Tiger baguettes. Because that's one good thing with the chest freezer, is these sort of things fit in. But we can make some French bread pizzas, or again garlic bread ready for a later date. But that was the Tesco's bit. Stay. The Tesco's bit before discount would have been £88 and 48p. After the discount, it was £78.76. I know I've got a lot of meals there for Yuki, as in vegetarian stuff, and for the meat eaters. I'm going to move this stuff because I wanted to see if Aldi had any like cheap stuff or anything, but we did get a few bits there, so I shall quickly show you. Right, in Aldi we did spend, I'll have to write it in the description because it's really confusing. It said it was, I've lost the receipt. It's over there somewhere, I'll get it in a second. But we got overcharged on 3 things that had been crossed out, and we had to get our money back, so I'll work it out in a little while. But Yuki loves anything chocolate and orange. Chocolate pillows £1.15. The cheese curls have gone up to £1.05, which works out as a penny a packet, so it's not too bad. The 30 pack of crisps, it was $26.99. No, the 30 pack of crisps, it was still under £3, I believe. $2.69. Barry's just told me. Oh, sorry, got my head in the way. Right. This isn't going up till Sunday, but we've got it on Thursday. We've got barbecue sauce at so much. I'll go and get the receipt. Right, barbecue sauce, Barry's just said, was 79p. We've got soup at 40p. We picked up 2 tomato ones. This is the thing that has come up at the wrong price. It says 99p down to 39p, but it's got almost a year on it. But I don't know if we like yoghurt and mint, so I thought 39p, yeah, I'll get it. But it did scan through. I put a little pen mark, it scanned through wrong. And so did the chilli and garlic. That should have been 39p. I had to show the lady on the shelf where it was, and she goes, oh, it must be a new offer. So we've got 2 of the chilli and garlic. We've got the free range eggs. They were $1.79. I thought the 10 pack was free range of large ones, but it turned out they're just normal ones. But I'm sure in Sainsbury's, so I looked online, it said price match, but I thought Sainsbury's only do free range, so I'll check it again. More tomato puree at 31p each, because some of this will stretch out past the month. The lemons were 54p. This was to go with whitefish parcels, but I couldn't get any whitefish. And some lady bits at 49p. Hardly any lady bits of the cheap range. Aldi's only had 1 display box, and they were all the weakest size. So a lot of stuff has been brought and obviously left the country, but we also noticed it in Home Bargains because we weren't there in a minute. But in Home Bargains, I will just show you that bit now. You can get this huge ketchup for 79p. So even though we just brought one, we brought that one as well. But I thought the bottles were bigger, so I must have got mistaken. But we also wanted the Puree to make a recipe. And the lemon and herb, again for the recipes. And I know it looks like a lot of shops, but I literally did run in just to get those bits. Barry's got the receipt for that because it was passed to him. In Lidl's, obviously I did look at the receipt, the reduced bit. So like I said, they're all on the same roundabout. I literally went in for those They used to be 17p. They're 25, which is still a brilliant price. So we only spent £1 there. But I really do need that to make the recipes. Right, one more bit from Aldi. And I'm sorry, it's probably really confusing you doing different shops. No sausage rolls for Yuki, 1.19. 89p for some waffles. Had to get the oil there as well because Tesco's didn't have any, but that was 1.19. Chicken goujons. I was thinking of using these with salad and in wraps because, well, we have those. Yuki can have corn nuggets in wraps. She's still got some. We've got some French fries at 72p. They'll probably all be frosting now. A second packet of the goujons. That's what I wanted in Aldi, was curry sauces. I got 3 packets of the Titan bars, because again, a packet for each of the people that eat them. And some razors, 1.49 I believe, but they are good anyway. But it was these that I wanted. We've got 2 kormas, they're 65p, because between the 4 of us we do use 2 jars, but it's still a lot. 2 jars is 1.30, so still a lot cheaper than what you see on takeaway menus. And 2 tikkas. I did want madras, but I might have to make that recipe from scratch. But it turns out they don't do a madras in that price. But I've done it again. Oh, it's that one. Yeah, so Aldi was $26.99, but we were overcharged by $1.80 it worked out as, which she did do the receipts, but it's all come out on different bits of paper. So we didn't get a lot, but there's snacks. That's all my kids care about, even though they're adults. But luckily for me, I don't have a sweet tooth. Yeah, that was everything. No, it wasn't. There's one more thing. It's the second time I've forgotten this. The first time I left it in the garden when we're bringing the shopping in. But when you finish with Tesco's, you have to walk past the plants and where they sell the lottery. And staring at us was this lovely price tag. It should have been £10. It's £4.20. But I don't know if you can get an idea of the size. Let me take these glasses off now. Oh, I have to wear them down here so I can see above it, and it squidges my nose, feels horrible. But it is a huge plant. I believe it's a peace lily. I had one years ago, and the pet dog that we had at the time decided to dig it up. So I've got a new one. But that would have been a long time ago because I believe Connor had only just been born then. So yeah, I'm happy, but that's another £4.20 on top of the shopping list. So I will put the prices in the description and add it all together. I haven't done it yet because we've just been shopping. I wanted to do it because last week I did the shopping, put it away, got it back out. So today I haven't figured out all the prices together. But yeah, that's my beautiful plant. So I will see you next time. Sorry about having this on there, but there was just too much to put on the worktop in one go and give you a chance to see some of the kitchen. Those are the only cupboards I got on the wall. But this cupboard my sister-in-law gave me. It used to be over in that room, but we've had to put it here. I used to have a 2-door cupboard that had my kettle on here. This is only a thin cupboard. You can get 2 tins wide. It's still pretty full, but I do like it. And the fact that it didn't cost us anything, we just rescued it from her garden. I think upcycling is very important sometimes. So yeah, a bit more of my kitchen. Next time I'll show you around the other side. Bye. Bye.